Hello and welcome to Figure Skating Mess. Now we know all of the 6 girls that are gonna compete at the Junior Grand Prix final this season. Let's go through all of them and also some other highlights from these Junior Grand Prix events. But without further ado, let's begin with the 6 girls that are gonna be in the finals. There are 3 Japanese and 3 Korean, so not that many countries represented, but that's how it usually is in women's figure skating. It usually is like dominated by Russian girls and then some sprinkles of Americans or Japanese, so at least it's fun that the Koreans are doing so well. But let's begin with 17-year-old Hana Yoshida from Japan, who won gold at both her competitions. And her short program to Florence and the Machine's Dog Days Are Over, I can already say that this is going to be on my top 10 list of favorite short programs this year. She interpreted the freedom and power that is Florence and the Machine perfectly. The program was packed with musically attentive details in combination with technical difficulty and transitions and skating skills. She was like a force of nature. This program is so damn good. I can't get over it. She also has a beautiful triple axel, and since she's already 17 years old, she is eligible to be at senior competitions. So I will think we will see a lot more of her very soon at senior competitions too. Then we have another Japanese girl, Mao Shimoda, who also won both of her competitions, but she's only 13 years old. She's named after the great Mao Shimoda, and she has the potential to be as good as her. Her skating is so smooth. Her spins are insanely quick, and she has both a triple axel and a quad toe. Yes, the first time she performed it, it was under-rotated with a fall, and the second with a little Q mark, but still, that's so impressive. And she's also committed to her programs, which are filled with nice choreographic features and transitions. The only thing I'm worried about is that she will burn herself out. She's only 13 and already doing ultra C elements, and we have never seen girls doing quads at this age and in a good way. So I'm worried that she's gonna get injured and thus not have a long senior career. But it might help that the age limit for seniors has been risen to 17 years old, which means that she had to reschedule her Olympic goal. Her goal was to win the Olympics 2026, but now she has to aim for 2030. And you could argue that, well, since she's so amazing at only 13 years old, it's unfair that she can't compete with seniors, because she's very well capable of doing so. But I also think it's a good thing because it gives an incentive to coaches to calm down a bit and focus on the long run instead of creating these very bright sparks that will eventually burn out at 17-18 years old. So I hope this rule will make Mao Shimoda have a longer career, because she's amazing and we want to have her in this sport for a long time. And the third Japanese girl to make it to the final is Ami Nakai, who is 14 years old, and she won gold and bronze at her 2 competitions. I absolutely adore her short program. It's so fun and upbeat and full of joy, and overall she's just a great artistic skater already at only 14 years old. And she also has a triple axel, which never hurt. Over to the Koreans, we'll begin with Jiyun Jung, who won gold and silver at her events. She's 14 years old and also the reigning junior world silver medalist. I am blown away by this speed this girl has. It's insane how quick she is. No one at the junior level can match her in that area. and her skating is so smooth too. It looks effortless, it doesn't feel forced, and every element is intertwined with each other with very intricate transition that she executes beautifully. She's just a delight to watch on the ice. Over to the next Korean, 13-year-old Min Kwon, who came second and third at her competitions, and I am obsessed with her free program. It's the cutest thing I have ever seen, I think. It's Two Cats the musical, and she's having the time of her life on the ice, and it's brilliant to see a girl enjoying herself so much on the ice. She's so charming, and the program gets even better when the music switches to Beautiful Ghosts, written by Taylor Swift. I almost screamed since I'm a Swiftie, and Too Little Music by Taylor Swift is used in figure skating, by the way, but I can't get over how cute this program is. I'm thrilled to see it at the Junior Grand Prix finals. And last but not least, in the final we will find 15-year-old Chaeyeon Kim, also from Korea, who came second and third at her events. She flies over the ice, she has great jumping technique, and her programs are packed with difficult transitions and elements. She's 15, she can also compete at the senior level, which she has done. She came third actually at Finlandia Trophy, the Challenger event, which is really cool and well done of her. A little applause. So I think we will see a lot more from her very soon too. And out of these 6 girls, if I'm gonna predict the podium, I'm gonna say that Mao Shimoda from Japan will win gold, Hana Yoshida from Japan silver, and Jiyun from Korea win bronze. But everyone here can be on that podium. It just depends on how the skaters perform those 2 days at competition, so it's gonna be really exciting to see what happens. I wish them all the best of luck. You guys are so amazing for being able to do what you can do on the ice. Let's move on to the 3 substitutes. The first one is 17-year-old Monet Chiba from Japan. She's actually from the same city as the one and only Yuzuru Hanyu, so that's a good sign. And she was this close at making it to the finals. She came second and fourth at her 2 competitions, and she has the smoothest skating. It is stoneless and yet so fast and with the deepest of edges. And since she's already 17, we're gonna see a lot of her soon, I think, in senior competitions too. The second substitute is also from Japan. That is 14-year-old Ayumi Shimoyama, who came second and fifth at her competitions, and she's also a great Japanese. What more can I say? I'm honestly getting stressed out by the talent and quality by these young Japanese girls. Like, how are you gonna choose from them? The same with the seniors. Like, I know it's a luxury program, but they're all so talented and all deserves to go to big international competition, but yet only 3 can go at like Worlds and so on. But the third substitute is actually not from Japan nor from Korea, but she is representing Georgia. She is 30-year-old Inga Gorgenidze, who this season transferred from Russia to Georgia. Probably because Russia is banned, but you might have done that either way, because it's quite common if you have ethnicity from another country in Russia to compete for that country instead, because especially in ladies it's ridiculously hard to make it to an international competition, just as with Japan, so she probably would have done that either way. But back to Inga, I am obsessed with her free program. It is so dark and creepy in the best way possible, and she is committed to it. She is in character, doing the head rolls and the zombie arms, and I'm all here for it. It's excellent. In her second free skate, she also tried a triple axel. It was underrated with a fall, but still, she's definitely gonna be an exciting character to follow in the junior competitions for many years ahead. And that was everything for the girls who have a shot at getting into the Grand Prix finals. But I also would like to highlight some honorable mentions that really touched my heart at these junior Grand Prix competitions. First of all, we have Mia Kaylin from United States, who did 2 quad toes at both of her competitions. At the first one, they were both fully rotated, and in the second one, they were both under-rotated, but still, she didn't fall at any of her 4 quad toe attempts, which is, wow, really respect for her. Yet she was only in 4th place because she had mistakes on other easier jumps and she didn't have enough PCS scores to compete with the very best. I also want to mention Kimi Rebon from Switzerland. She's 15 years old and she came 4th and 6th at her competitions, and I just love her stage presence. She's so interesting to watch. I love her musicality and her transitions, and she actually came 2nd at an adult competition, the Budapest Trophy, this season too. And since Switzerland have 2 spots for Europeans this season, I think she might take one of them, and I'm just really excited to see her develop as a senior. And then we also have Pataritida Kashinge, sorry for that pronunciation. She is from Thailand, and you heard me correctly, yes, Thailand, a figure skater, and she came 5th. That's so cool. She also attempted a triple axel. It was with a fall and under-rotated, but like, I'm so thrilled because I love it when smaller skating nations do well at competitions. We have to talk about Anna Pazzetta from Italy. She's 15 years old and she has the hugest loots in the whole women's field right now, both counting juniors and seniors. It's enormous. Although she has quite some problems controlling all of that power in her landing, but when she nails it, it takes your breath away. That was everything for today. There were so many great juniors this season at the Junior Grand Prix. There are many more that I don't have time to mention in this video because otherwise it would go on for eternity. But I wish all of these skaters the best of luck, and especially ones who are competing at the Grand Prix final, and you'll see me soon in another video. Bye!